All right, hello everyone. Hello. How's everyone doing today? Let me... Is this up? Uh-oh. There we go. Okay. All right, cool. All right, hello. Okay, so let's see. Double audio. I don't think there's any other audio sources. I make sure that all my tabs are closed. Hopefully that sounds okay. Is anybody else hearing the double audio? It might just be because the music in the archives room is a little bit like loops over itself a little bit. Oh, you guys are gonna stream snipe me, I see. Alright, yeah, hi, how has the CM been so far? Doing good. Hello, Rain Siggy, and happy birthday, Siggy! Thank you so much! He really appreciates the birthday wishes. He got some birthday churro, and he's very, very happy about it. Your siphon gals are interested in stamina, yeah. I know, triple siphon is very scary. A bit echoey. Ooh, yeah. So I have been slowly putting up a lot of like fabric and I have like big fleece blankets now covering the walls all around me. So I'm a little bit I still gotta figure out how to work on more of the echo, but I have been putting a lot of steps into trying to trying to fix a little bit of it. Yeah, like I said, I've put fleece blankets up on all the walls. I've like put carpeting or rugs down. I don't know. We're still working on it. Chat wish Siggy happy birthday. Thank you. Only hear the single audio. Okay, great. For some reason... Oh, thank you so much for the gifted subscription, Aline Ruins Games. Thank you. I really appreciate that. Thank you so much. That helps me out a lot. Oh, Brian, punch the ground today. Stay tuned to find out. Good morning. I given up on the CM. All of it was just borderline, and I can hoping I can echo out A finals. I hope that for you too. Please don't hit Yosh. Yes. Okay, don't worry about the echo. Gotcha. I got into round 2 Group A without training up new aces after L being fine most, so I can't complain. Nice. Happy birthday, Siggy! Yay! Yeah, Siggy's birthday was 2 days ago, so he's a ripe old 2-year-old cat now. So he's no longer a kitten. Now he's officially an adult cat. I was supposed to be front made, but my Tama won 8 out of 14 wins. Ooh, we'll see how that goes for me too. I just ran Bourbon because she's so easy to make. Yeah, Bourbon is very, very easy for the CM. Will there be a guide on how to use the group card? I don't know how to make rainbow trading appear. I actually haven't gotten it yet. I've been really busy doing, well, I've been trying to do a lot of pre-work for the CM12 guide that I've been working on, so I've been doing a lot of that, but I gotta grab that and start doing some testing on it for sure. Good morning everyone. Good morning Pockets. Hello Iron. 553, 86% with Kita and Bourbon. Kita's my Oshi, so I'm happy she's meta. Yeah, for sure. I saw Labu with 5 Pace Chasers. Wow. 1-4 and then 5-0. Okay. I'm really kind of nervous about the about my runs here. Every single CM I'm like this is the CM I'll finally be outed as a fraud and then nobody will follow me anymore. I don't think that's gonna happen, but I always have a little bit of a fear, Yeah, Brian's gotta punch the ground. We're excited to see her punch the ground. Siphon comp should not be performing as well as it is. Some fronts should not be dying. Interesting. I mean, fronts are really hard because they have a lot higher stamina requirements, and this bot struggling just like really hurts them a lot. Good luck, streamer. Thank you. Hi Ray. Hi Slim 0137. Alright. Well, I'm glad to hear that folks' CM is going good for the most part, I think. Oh, thank you so much for the subscription, Frozen Flygon. Thank you so much. That really helps me out. I appreciate that a lot. Thank you. I've seen 2 Yuji Umas, a Golshi and a Kita-san. My S plus Mambo just barely lost to a Golshi. My My fiance did one run for the CM, which was Mambo, and so hopefully he'll be able to do his CM runs, and I'm really hopeful that his Mambo gets like one good win. That would be awesome. We all watch the streams with our cursors hovering over unsubscribe button, just waiting for a second place. I knew it, Vishna, I knew it. Thank you, Love, for re-upping the subscription. Thank you so much, thank you. Do you reckon putting a single front with 2 ends is worth it, or is 3 ends a better strategy? I like 2 fronts and 1 end myself, but if you really want to run multiple ends, then I would maybe still try to run 1 front, but I do think that 2 fronts is probably more ideal. Thank you for the sub pockets. Thank you, thank you. Here to see Brian win. Yes, good. 90% learning overall, 45 on Daya. Nice. I wanted to make Can Key to Daya work so far, and it is with an assist from SMR. That's awesome. That's awesome. Here to see Brian win. Don't forget you can use your Twitch Prime. Yes, yes. Thank you so much. Thank you, everyone. Thank you. And thank you for your 2 months of membership, Lab, for on YouTube as well. 65 winner at the start, best I've ever gotten. Nice, nice. Alright, so let's... I haven't done my legend races yet today. Ooh, I really gotta do those. I'm so nervous that I'm gonna miss out on my... I'm gonna miss out on the rainbow shard, because I feel like maybe I missed a day, but I'm not totally sure. Oh my gosh, thank you so much to Synchronize for the super chat. Thank you. Thank you, that really helps me out. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. Not done yet, but 10 out of 12 so far. SS Kita and SS Burb's killing it, but my highlight of the day is my S plus Mayano beating a Yuji gold ship by a neck and a Yuji Kita-san. Oh, and here is some support. Oh, thank you so much, Desynchronized. That's really, really kind of you. That really helps me out. Thank you. Alright. 90% for Ash. Nice, nice. Yeah, I'm a little nervous. Ooh, there's a Curran shard in there. Nice. Alright, let me get through the Brian runs really quick just because, like, I know that if I look away from the screen, I'm never gonna remember and then I'm gonna miss a day. I've been running 1 front, 2 ends, and 1 3 out of 5 of each of all the free and valid. Yeah, it is a valid strategy. Yeah, no, for sure. I think it definitely can win. Yeah. My long A Kita-san Black is mostly fodder for my pace Mayano while I pray gold ship hits, yeah. If you aren't already, please remember to like the stream and subscribe. Thank you, Pockets. Pockets trying to help me market myself because I have such a hard time doing it. Thank you, Pockets. I appreciate that. Alright, thanks team, some wonderful moments of your Discord for always being so helpful. I've learned a lot. Oh, that makes me so happy to hear any of you. Thank you so much. I'm glad that it's been helpful. 85% best performance I've had so far. I'm very happy with day 1. Nice! Nice! Congrats! I'm in awe my lazy funny comp is doing so. I know, triple stamina assignment does sound very scary. If I ran into that, I would also probably die. I think that my bourbon would probably, not my bourbon, my Brian would probably live, but I worry about my other Umas if I meet a triple stamina siphon comp. Yeah, the Discord is great. I really like it. I know I'm biased, but I think that the Discord is really fun. Oh, thank you for the subscription, Cat Dad Panda. I appreciate the support. Cat Dad Panda is my fiance, so you better subscribe to my Twitch channel. You're hoping you'd run into me? Yeah, for sure. My Amos performance was tragic. I went back into Met to do emergency careers. Oh no, I'm sorry. Yeah, it do be like that sometimes. Alright, so let's talk a little bit about my aces here. I was a little bit lazy this CM and I didn't farm for long S, and it's probably going to bite me in the butt, and I'm going to lose a lot of races to long S difference, and then everybody in my chat is going to say I told you so, and I'm going to just be very sad. But this is my Bourbon. She was a fast learner run, so I was able to pick up a lot of extra skills. I actually bought the fast learner hat, but it showed up kind of late in the career, which is kind of when you have the excess materials, so it wound up working out pretty well for me on this one. With her unique and swinging Maestro and almost 1200 stamina, she survives pretty easily. Turf S is helpful with accelerating. I did buy Angling and Scheming. I didn't, because it was a fast learner run, I legit, you can see I double circled everything, like I did not have anything else to buy. So I bought Angling and Scheming thinking, okay, it'll save me like 0.2 lengths, and I think it has helped like a tiny bit, but definitely not a good buy in this CM. If I had had like Baracle of Blessings, that would have been a lot better. But yes, this is the Bourbon that I have. And she works pretty well. She wins a lot in practice rooms. We'll see how if that translates to real rooms. But yeah, so I got her. And then I have this Kita-san. I think folks who watch my streams saw a couple of my disastrous attempts at Kita-san. This one did go much better. I was able to get a lot of mid-race on her, which was really helpful, I think. So yeah, we have like corner adept, you know, both long straights, front straights, long corners. Slipstream and playtime's over. This is like a really, really nice combo, and I think you're gonna see it kind of save my Kita-san's mid-race quite a lot. So I'm really excited to see how she performs. I think she's gonna do pretty well. I did get long S on her, so I'm pretty happy with this one. We'll see how it goes. And then I have, for my third Uma, this Brian. Brian actually gave me the most trouble of all of my Umas here. Again, I didn't get long S on her. I got it long S on a couple Brians, but none of them had like the stat lines or the skills. I was able to get a lot of really nice skills on her, which is why I kind of said this is fine when I got my long S. But I was really happy that I don't have Umastan in my Brian legacy, because Brian needs a lot of end closer sparks, so I had to make a new legacy really quickly. So I had to rely on the Agnes Digital Explodes event to get Umastan, which of course only happens in like 1 out of every 4 or 5 careers. And then I was able to get like Nibble Nap from Findmo, and then yeah, Tail Tie, Straightaway Spurt, full of good stuff. T-Pulse has also really helped me out a couple times, so I'm really hopeful that this Brian will punch the ground and like be really awesome. So we'll see how that works. Again, I only have long S on Kita-san, which is pretty bad, but we're just gonna see how it goes. We're just gonna see how it goes. This is my comp. I'm running 2 fronts, 1 end, because I didn't really want to run Suzuka again. Like, I know that running Suzuka is probably optimal in a front runner comp, but I just ran her in CM10, and before that I ran her in CM7, and so I was kind of like not really wanting to run her again, and so I chose to run an end instead of her, as just like kind of a little bit of a clutch just in case I get out-fronted by other fronts, and I think it's worked out pretty well. I don't think this is like the most meta comp in the world, but I definitely think that Bourbon and Kita-san Black are both very, very meta. Narita Brian, I think, is probably in like the, not like the S tier, but like the A tier of end closer options, because she does have a really nice 0.45 acceleration. It's like Brian and like Rudolph, I think, are probably the 2 best end closers that aren't Tamamo, Goldship, and Taishin. So we'll see how that works. And yeah, let's go ahead and let me get caught up on chat, make sure that nobody has like questions on my aces. I've seen angling working sometimes. Yeah, it does do a little bit. Stellar aces via saber someone siphoned them. I hope not. One of my 3 losses today was to Rapid Suzuka. Yeah. Oh my gosh. So when I made my Kita-san video, right? And then somebody commented, and they were like, Kita-san's best comp is the Kitapult. And that is the best team comp name I have ever heard in my entire life. Like, the Suzuka Kita-san strat being the Kitapult is so cute. I really like it. I really wish I could have read the Kitapult strat. Oh, I did mean 0.45 velocity instead of Excel. You were correct. I misspoke there. I'm sorry. The Kitapult strat. V-Bourbon, Golshin, Hishi, Amazon. Nice, nice. Brian's so easy to run on TV. Yeah, Brian's nice. She just wasn't cooperating with me in terms of like getting everything together in one run. Like I couldn't get if I got stats, I didn't get skills. If I got skills, I didn't get long S. If I got stat, you know. So this was a stat plus a skill minus a long S. So my Venn diagram of acceptable was close enough. Just got done with my matches today. Didn't get into Group A, but I'm surprised I got a couple of wins at all. They were from meta picks, but considering I'm struggling to hit stat lines, I'm out of clock, so I'll take what I can get. Yeah. Best of luck with the future days, Izzy. All right. Thank you. Thank you for joining. Thank you. Okay. Let's see how they do. I'm running to Mama Rudolph for a shower. Oh my gosh, so Giant Fridge, I misread your comment because I'm running Tomato Rudolph in Rice Shower, and I was like, which Uma is Tomato? In my head. Like, there was a colloquial term for one of the Umas that was Tomato, and I just completely forgot it. 18/20 today, but I ran meta Suzuka Kita-san Gold Sheet. Kita-san has 45% win rate, even with long A and low power. Nice. I've come to the conclusion that long S doesn't exist. It's a myth. Yeah, it's tough because like, ooh, very strong lobby right off the bat. It's tough because like I feel like especially in cases like Brian where you need mile sparks and you need N sparks, you have so many fewer sparks to get that long S spark from, which is rough. Looks like Kita-san will be your strongest. Let's hope. Let's hope for sure. Thanks for the membership, Tian. Yes, thank you, Tian. Sorry, for some reason my activity sometimes doesn't show the YouTube log, and so I have to like hear the notification and look at my screen really quick. Sorry about that. Whew, alright, this is a tough lobby right off the bat. Is this your first CM team without Fuji? I mean, after Fuji came out, yes. This is my first CM team without her, and I am very sad, and I think that I'm going to feel some feelings about it throughout the CM. I already miss seeing her. Like I had to make my overlay, and I had to make my new starting soon screen, and Fuji wasn't in either of those because those were both based off of my CM team, and it just made me a little bit sad. Where's Fuji? I know, I'm sorry, I'm not running her the CM. It was tough. I spent a long time trying to figure out how I could make Fuji work in the CM, and like, yeah, I don't know. I also wanted to see some new faces on my screen. I wanted to vary it up a little bit, but I'm gonna try to run Fuji in CM12 again. I am having separation anxiety from her. I do miss her quite a lot. Getting mouse sparks for Trailblazer is a pain, yeah. Kita's win condition depends if there's other Kitas in the room. Yeah, her win condition is just like being first or second at the end of mid-race, which is a little tricky. Very new faces, yeah. CM must be brutal to be as a free-to-play player, yeah. No, I can definitely see that. I think that it's a really hard stat check CM, which is really rough for people. So far, so good, but I know this Bourbon's gonna hit Escape Artist, and I know this Yuji Kita-san probably has a billion more mid-race than me, so yeah, see, I already lost first place here. And Brian, my goat, yes, good, good. I was trying to force Digitine here, but it was genuinely impossible to hit everything. I also gave up. Yeah, it's like, it's tough because it's like you have to work so much harder just to perform worse. And that's something that I'm kind of like not super thrilled about, like the current meta, even going into the next CMs, is that like they release some horses that are so strong that like when you have them on your account, it feels very, very pointless to run anything else, which is really hard for me as a player. So it's something that I'm like still coming to grips with and like trying to figure out how I feel about it and like what I'm doing about it. Why is my Brian back here? What is she doing? How is she losing that badly mid-race to Taishin? Oof, this is rough. Long CM, so free to play hell. Yeah, they're pretty bad. Is Ballroom Fuji out in time for CM12? She is, but I probably won't run her in CM12. I might run OG Fuji though. Ooh, this is not a good angle for me. I don't know why my Bourbon's so far back here too. I think this other front player is just like, their fronts were like a UG and a SS+, so they probably just stat checked me really hard here. unless their Kita-san dies, I lose this, I think. Brian's not even getting out of 9th after hitting Spurt. Oh, that's a rough first run. Man. 20 races at 1 XP might be too long. Yeah, I agree. This is just my first race. I'm gonna be speeding them up later on. Oh. Yep, their Kita-san is not dying. Wow, that was... Oh, and she hits Blast Forward in the home stretch. At least Brian can punch the ground. Yeah. Rough. The main reason I do more funny comps and longs because as a former free-to-play, I find it more rewarding than attempting to build on the same level as Wills. Yeah. Fraud alert! No! All the unsubs are coming in now. I called it. I know it. Oh wow, yeah, this was a stacked room. I appreciate this player though. Running Ryan, Grass, and Pasa. That's awesome. Good for them. Ground punched. Brian punched the ground and won in our hearts. Brian punched and immediately rage quit. I know, what was she doing all the way back there the entire race? Like, she has mid-race. She has like a tail hill tag combo and everything. She was just like, no. Was that the UG rank grass? No, it wasn't a UG rank grass. It was the UG rank Kita-san. The grass was just SS. Well, not just, but you know, the grass was SS. All right. I like their trainer name. Keep it. All right. Hope I can take advantage of Easter to grind runs, but it has been hard. Yeah, it's been hard to like really grind runs in Trackblazer. I haven't been doing as many runs as I was doing in Unity, which is kind of frustrating to me, but it's hard to like, I don't know. I feel like with these CMs, it's a little bit harder to have like a goal in terms of what I'm running, because like, it kind of all circles back to the meta just being revolving around some really, really strong Umas that we haven't really seen a lot of before. Anime McQueen, that's right, Pockets, it's your girl, it's McQueen. Oh, my bourbon late starts. And then immediately overtakes Kita-san. Hello Raylan chat, how are you guys doing today? Pretty good. This is my second run. My first run I did lose, which was unfortunate, but you know, it is what it is. How many runs do you do nowadays? For my aces? So in Unity I would do like 20 to 30. This one I did maybe like 10 for Kita-san, like 15 for Brian, and I only did like 3 for Bourbon. It was not that many. We really need more ways to farm clocks. We really do. Yeah, part of it too is I'm just getting clock anxiety, so like it's hard for me to like commit really hard to careers right now. I'm gonna get over it. I'll get over it, but man, yeah. All right, I'm in a good position here. I think we're good here. I thought my team was cracked first 5 runs, so I started getting actual good opponents. Still, Suzuka has a 20% win rate and Taishin has 25, Saiyan hasn't won yet. Wow, that's a cool team though. Clock anxiety is so real, yeah. Late start, yeah. No, it was a rough early, but oh wow, my Brian hit everything right at the same time, so that's pretty fun. I guess my Bourbon died. I wonder if she missed swinging? This isn't just Excel diff, like my Bourbon is now noticeably way slower than... I guess my Kita-san is long S, but still, usually they're a little bit more even-handed. Punch the ground! Punch my Bourbon and punch the ground! Part of my issues with Brian is that I was trying to do a, I was trying to run the Yukino Bijin Wit card on her for a while, and so I kind of flubbed a lot of runs running like a really bad card. Oh, Brian! TP! Brian TP! Ah! Did she do it? Did she punch the ground? Burma got rushed, yeah. Ah, Kita-san still won. But Brian came close. Punch counter. Punch counter. That would be interesting. Oh yeah, I forgot to update my graphic here. I feel like if I did a punch counter, that's just the counter for the number of the number of races I've run. Robbed. Everybody wants my Brian to win so bad. They're like, you guys are like cheering against my Kita-san so that my Brian can win. Punch counter 2 out of 2. Couldn't punch the ground, couldn't punch Kita-san. If Brian didn't waste 10 punches the ground, she would have won. Yep. Good job, Kita-san. I underestimate how challenging it is to train Brian as the end closer for the CM. It's not the end closer sparks that are hard, but rather getting her all the right skills to make it work. Yeah, it's tricky because, like, I think that she is very good, but I also think that it's harder to make her work because obviously you need to get all the skills, which is not just straight away spurt. Like, you want to get like Umasten and Nimble Nav and, like, you know, all the other skills, and you want to run her as the end closer through her career, which means that you have to run, you know, backliner, to pick up skills and stuff, and then you have to like try to spark long S, which is actually really hard when you're running like 4 out of her 6 legacies with not long sparks. So like I had both parents that had 3-star long and 3-star long, so I had 6 long stars, but all of her grandparents had to be like end closer and mile so that she could compete, which kind of added to the complexity of trying to get a build for her done. I enjoyed it. Like, it was fun. I liked doing like that kind of like little bits of work for my Umas, but it definitely was challenging. I probably should have done more runs for her. Having to spark 2 different affinities is hard, yeah. How close was she? It was by a nose. I think deck building is a lot more restrictive in TB because you have to build around reaching for the race bonus. That is true. Sorry, let me mute my phone here. Alright, yeah, sorry, my phone went off there. My Gulcher doesn't even have Nimble Nav, my Fine Motion Teo event didn't hit, her only Excel is Spurt and well-timed Radiant Star. Yeah, like, I definitely think you can be successful with that Nimble Nav. I really wanted No Stopping Me, but it didn't really work out, because the Bijan Wit card is it was just like breaking my deck so badly that I couldn't keep running it. I tried a couple times, but I even tried running Ayabe Power for Daring Strike, but that was also really rough, because like, I don't have Super Creek, my Super Creek is LB0, so I have to borrow Super Creek, which when you're in Trackblazer and you need a high race bonus deck, when your borrow slot is just completely locked, like you have no ability to experiment. And so I'm really looking forward to not having long CMs for a while, so I don't have to do that. Vodka with long S in front A. Nice! That's awesome. I think I'll try one more run with her before I start my CM runs. I gotta give her stamina skills to make sure she doesn't die. Yeah. Are you actually... Oh, yeah. Oh my gosh, hang on. Whoa. Sorry, my chat window here is making it very hard for me to read it. Sorry. 1 second. Okay. I spent a Crystalline Selector on Creek, a huge quality life up to my account. Yeah, but my Creek is LB0, so even if I spent all of my materials, she would still only be LB3, and then I would be down a Crystal. It's kind of like it's a rough situation for me, but it's really just for these long CMs. Everybody hits everything. Wow, Kita-san hit Radiant Star on top of her unique. I think that this is, Although, Brian's coming up! Here comes Brian! Nice. Kita-san again. Brian didn't punch the ground. So maybe my Brian punching the ground counter will be, oh, wait, that's not 3. I'm sorry, I know how to count. Maybe my Brian punching the ground counter won't actually be the number of races that I run. No, Brian didn't punch the ground. I won, guys! You don't have to mourn Brian not punching the ground. I still won! I'm also creepless and deciding not to care about it. Yeah, the rough part is that I actually have LB3 Pasta Power, and so I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to spend one of my selectors to MLB my Pasta Power instead of like saving it for Creek, just because I feel like Pasta Power is really going to help me out in the next couple CMs. Can we see your Uma's skills? Which Uma are you referring to? I showed all of my skills. I'll show all of my Umas at the beginning of the stream, but I'm happy to show them again. Listen, Ray, Brian's the fan favorite and we know it. It's true, it's true. On the bright side, Creek being 0B is not going to matter. Yeah, long time until she's relevant again. Yeah, exactly. I've got a front-running TMO New Year for my Kita-san Black to trigger. Nice. I was really thinking about using my selector on New Year TMO and running her front in the CM. I think that would be really fun. My cards aren't up for the CM, yeah. The wet soggy ground yearns to be punched. A punch counter. I'm sorry, it's just that punch counter is gonna be almost identical to my race counter. Like there's 90% of my races, Brian is going to punch the ground. Luckily I already have Pasta MLB, yeah. Yeah, I didn't pull at all on the Pasta Kita-san banner. It's just that wow, this is a 3 Kita-san room, huh? It's just that I've gotten off-banner pastas like 4 times in this game. No, why is my Kita-san falling behind? Get up there, girl! Alright, come on, Bourbon. You get up there too. Come on, Bourbon. There you go. Escape Artist. Wait, why am I watching on 1x? This is gonna take forever. Yeah, Escape Artist. There we go. There we go. Get up there, Kita-san. Slipstream. No. Okay. Brian's gonna save this. Let's hope. Let's hope. Do you think your Kita-san is lacking mid-race skills? I actually think that my Kita-san has a lot more mid-race than most Kita-sans I see in rooms. Come on, Vaughn. Vaughn's gotta save this because that Kita-san's gonna be in second. Come on, Vaughn. See, the angling and scheming did help a little bit. Like, it helped her accelerate just a little bit faster. I really think that the angling and scheming prog does help. Punch! She punches the ground! She punches the ground! Oh my god, for the big win! Thank you for the super chat. Thank you for the super chat. Dodo for punch counter. Okay. I didn't even see who won. It was Bourbon. Okay. I had a really weird race for gold. She was in first place at the end of early race until she got paced out. Yeah. We did punch the ground. We did punch the ground. Alright. Perfect timing on this super chat. It really was. You hit it right when she punched the ground. Okay, let me, how am I gonna do this? Okay, let me show my Kita-san. Ooh, podium's that one. Okay, yeah. This is my Kita-san. She does have Slipstream, Playtime's Over, and Radiant Starred there at the bottom. And Bakro Blessings at the top. Let me mess with some stuff and see if I can very, very quickly add a punch counter. Just for you guys. we're not gonna do anything fancy because I want to do this quickly so that I'm not making folks wait for too long. Okay. Oh, crud, it saved as a PDF. Promise I know what I'm doing. There we go. With this live edit here. I hope you guys are enjoying this. Come on. Okay, well, that's just gonna have to be how that looks now. Professional streamer, listen, I'm trying. I'm really trying. I'm not good at this part of streaming, okay? And then, ooh, it wants to be an aerial. And then we do this, and then we do this, and then we do this, and then we do this. And then we do this. There we go. You guys happy? Is that good? Is that good? We have a punch counter now. Oh, the punch counter layer is above all my other layers. Hang on. Okay. Punch counter 3. Yes, yes. Alright, alright. Our end's cooked. Brian keeps punching and not winning. Brian comes close. I think it's just that fronts, like, my Kita-san and Bourbon are pretty strong, so it's harder for- We won, chat, yeah! I only did it because you donated, so everybody thank for the big win for the punch counter. Let me see, these kind of going into the screen is really gonna bother me, so let's see if I can lower them a little bit. There we go. Okay. Is that good? Oh, it's kind of big, isn't it? There we go. Okay. Objectively a better stream now. Well, good. I'm glad. Can I get punches in the chat? When Brian wins, you guys are gonna go absolutely insane. If Brian had S long, she'd be winning some of these. Yeah. Yep. That is probably very true. Actually, it's definitely true, because S long is worth like 2.2 lengths, so. I just got Brian to 4 stars today from the Legends race. I'm thinking of building her to replace my End Mayana, who isn't doing anything right now. I mean, I like her a lot, but she is kind of tricky, difficult to build. Not as difficult as some other horses, but, you know, you really have to kind of, like, wrench her to the right, aptitudes and stuff to make her work. Brian now has gold. Now Brian's gonna win all the time now that she knows we have a punch counter. I have made Group A, yeah. I lost my first, but then I won the next 3, so I made Group A my last time. I was just so, I was so distracted with Brian punching that I forgot to announce that I made Group A. I don't have any S-longs I'm cooked. I mean, neither do I. Well, I have, like, Kita-san is my only S-long. Ooh, the Kita-san pushes ahead of my Bourbon, but it's still early race. Nice. Nice! Gaslight ground punch girl boss. I love that. Perfect. We hit Radiant Star way too early on Bourbon. My Kita-san actually is passing here mid-race. She hit a really nice, I think it was playtime's over just now. Is Brian passing anyone? Oh, she's passing super kick, but she's passing on the inside! Wow, that Tachyon really pushed up, too. Yeah. Nice. No ground punching. No ground punching. No Fuji, no Suzuka, no Oshi's from Ray. No, it's not that. I mean, I really like Brian, and I wanted to run Kita-san and Bon because I wanted to give him a shot, you know? I'm not like white knuckling and gritting my teeth through Umas that I hate to run the meta in these CMs. I promise. But I will try to, I am going to be trying to run Fuji next CM. We'll see how it goes. No punch, we cry every time. I can't believe Fuji isn't here. I know, I'm sorry. I needed a little break. So one of the reasons that I made my winning with Oshi's video and kind of talking about all the journey that I have made with Fuji is that I wanted to be able to like kind of let go a little bit of my dedication to running her in every single CM because I feel like it was getting a little bit like it was difficult because I wasn't really seeing as much variety as I really wanted to, and I wanted to see more variety both in terms of the Umas that I was running and like the aptitudes and positions and potential skills that I was working with and things like that. So I still do intend on running Fuji more in the future. I just don't want to kind of be beholden to be running her in every single CM because I feel like it is it was getting to a point where I was feeling like I was having a harder time like being creative with it. Poor Fuji has been overworked all year. Yeah, she needed a vacation. Exactly. Fuji's away. Yeah, Fuji's going to the ball with Saiyan Sky. Come on, guys. In TB, after finishing a race, do you pick the top or the bottom option? It depends on what it depends on a lot of circumstances. I used to pick bottom option every single time, but you can do some mental math to see if you have less than if you have like between 20 and 10 energy left, you always pick the bottom option, of course. If you have if you're like trying to fit 3 races in 3 turns and you only have 60 energy, or you have less than 75 energy, you pick the top option because that way you won't, you know, get to 0 energy before you do your last race. So it really depends on what your current energy situation is like. In a vacuum, I'm picking the bottom option because I'm addicted to gambling. But I have picked the top option a lot more in Trackblazer because, you know, planning out energy via racing and turns and stuff is a huge factor, so. Post-race energy gets a lot more nuanced, exactly. Fuji's at the hot springs. Exactly. Most of my Oshis are fronts, but I think I need a break too. I'm planning on running lates for next CM. Yeah, next CM is going to be good for lates. There's a Suzuka in here. I only click top if I misclick. I would definitely recommend picking the top option if you are, if you're below 25 energy anyway. I think, if you're below 25 energy, you pick the bottom, because if you're below 20 energy, you pick the bottom every time anyway, because you might get out with like 6 or 7 energy. Hello Rain Company, my late Surger Full Armor Fuku has been kicking butt. Nice! Oh, I'm so happy to hear that! Unity Runner by Suzuka, yep. What RNG manipulation are people doing to get in a great mood? Whoever asks where's Suji going forward is guaranteeing they lose a race! If you're between 26 and 40, always go for the bottom 3 racing next turn. 0-20 go bottom, 20-25 go top. Yeah. Yeah, if you're like 21-25, you always go top for sure. If it's annoying to distinguish between those, yeah. Yeah, it really is. I said the numbers again! I never realized how much in my daily life I say the numbers, man. I've actually been binge rewatching Squid Game, and there's a very pivotal player in the first season that is literally number 67, and the entire first season I was like, oh my god. Why? I gotta go, but good luck on races, Ray in chat. Thank you, thank you. Very front heavy lobby, yeah. Yeah, but look, Suzuka's actually blocking the second victory cheer. So now that Bourbon hit it late. The dangers of Silent Suzuka, I guess. Their Bourbon might beat mine. I don't know. Mine is pretty far ahead, but she doesn't have long S. Ooh, she hit Professor of Curvature late. Save me, Brian. Brian, save me. I don't know where you're at, but please save me, Brian. We got double circle long quarters. Save me, Brian. No, I'm gonna lose this. I don't think I'm winning this duel. Yeah. No! Yeah. Yeah, I think I just got long S diffed. I knew it! I knew it was coming for me! I should have another long S diff counter. That's kind of a rough first ticket. I was all excited. I was like, oh, she procced late! I've got this! This is great! This is fine! Yeah, I just got long S stiffed. Also, I don't have Oracle of Blessings because I made my Bourbon so early into the CM that there wasn't really like any good TMO parents. Which I regret. I actually have tried to remake my Bourbon a couple times, but it's obviously I can't hit that high anymore. Punch cannot be the same number as my races. Has to be the biggest jinx of this CM. I guess you're right. Brian didn't punch the ground. I can't win. What is the bride punch cover? Trust nobody, not even yourself. Ooh, there's a die in here. That's nice. Win rate better than punch rate. I mean, I hope it stays that way. There's another Brian here, but she's pace. Nice. Y'all usually end up with SS on parrot runs. I try to aim for it, but sometimes I just barely miss it. No, it's not a UG3 Dia. No Fuji this time, that is correct. Fuji's taking a break. She's on vacation. She doesn't want to be running in this 3200 heavy conditions race course. Are you kidding me? Oh, what's wrong with my Kita-san? What happened to her? No, Kita-san! Kita-san! Ah, there she goes! Okay, whew! Here's Brian is coming for you guys, man. Narita Brian wants to know- Oh, there she goes! Narita Brian wants to know your location, man. She is coming. Is it gonna be enough? Is it gonna be enough? Should TP? Ah! Ah! There she goes! Nice! Nice! It's just that easy. Just punch. Fuji already did 2 races. Brian! Oh my god, the chat explodes because Brian wins. Seeing base right up here is interesting. It's hard for her to get her 3-pass threshold against 8-player Umas like the CM's what it does. It's big speed boost, yeah. Do you have poor finish run 3,200 meters in the dirt and rain? It heals! Exactly! Brian punched for the win. Yeah. Literally just hit. Yeah. I mean, like, my Bourbon and Kita-san were both hit, but that just kind of goes to show that if you hit perfectly, your end closer still beats, you know, long S Kita-san's. Brian win equals all is right in the world. Good. Oh my gosh. What are these rooms, man? Oh, there's a mob in here. Alright. You gotta check out this Mario. Mario's so scary. Oh, thank you for the super chat, Megavex. Oh, punch it, Brian. Good. Thank you so much for that. Thank you. Cursed lobbies, yeah. Brian, when all is right in the world, yes. So we found the new fan favorite Uma, is what I'm hearing. Alright, come on. Let's hold first and second, please. Not Long S? Yeah. Well, Long S doesn't really matter in terms of me being able to beat her or not, right? Because if she's first or second, like, me robbing her of her lost condition just means that I'm trying to get first and second, and that's before Long S really matters. But then again, it could matter for Brian, who's gonna probably be trying to catch up with her at the end. Oh, come on, Kita-san, move up! Oh, no! Okay, this is bad. We need some ground punching action. Oh, man, they just completely bodied my fronts. Oh, she hits Radiant Star! Tail ties her Spurt! She's gonna be moving! Nibble Nav! She nibbled Navs off someone! Oh, come on, Brian. Oh, did she get blocked? She kind of looked like she was behind someone. Oh, no! Come on, Brian! Move up! Did she miss her recovery? Oh. Yeah, she missed. Oh, wait! Oh, she tried! Oh, man! Oh, wow, this CM is hurting here. Oh, man, she tried so hard. She punched the ground for me, she really did. That was rough. Ah. I see. The Brian punch was close, yeah. By a neck, long S diffed! Oh! Oh, this is gonna make me crash out. I knew I should have I knew I should have kept farming for. I was just so tired. Unforgiving. I know. I was so tired of farming for long S. On Brian, who so rarely gets long S and then also gets straightaway Spurt, Nimble Nav, and Umastan, like... The Golshi was also long A, yeah. Yeah, if the Golshi was long S and my Brian was long S, it would have been the same. But if my Brian was long S, I would have won. Take a shot for every unclose that wins the NSF, yeah. Such a pain to grind for when you need so many miles sparks. Exactly, yeah. Right when you're talking, I never oh, right when you're talking about how long S didn't matter so much. Okay, I was gonna say, I never said long S didn't matter. What I mean is, denying Maru's win con doesn't come down to long S or not, right? But, it does matter if she actually hits her win con and then my Brian has to catch up with her. Every time she wins, you get a prize. Don't you want her to win more now? I do. She was so close. How many miles sparks does Brian need? 5, I think. Every time she wins via punch in the ground, you get a prize. Here's hoping. High rolling assassins that are praying for long S. I think that was the right call. Yeah. Yeah, it's tough. I reset my runs on the first inspo if I don't hit distance S. The runs are too long. Yeah, no, it's a great move. I have been thinking about, I've been dooring a lot more runs recently, and I might make a video about it, just in terms of like both saving clocks and saving sanity on the grind, because I do think that dooring early is a lot better in TB, because just the amount of a time sink that each run can be, and resource sink if you're using clocks and stuff on runs that ultimately don't pan out. Brian needs 5. Oh yeah, that's it. Brian needs 5 end closer sparks, so she needs at least 2 parents with end closer and at least 1 parent with mile. Some people already have 0 clocks. I know, I've been trying to conserve so much. Man, Brian again with the Radiant Star into straightaway spurt. If she'd hit that in the last race, she would have won, but she hit Radiant Star way too early, I think. Pass that bourbon, pass that bourbon! Do it, Brian! Do it! Do it! Punch! Was that not the corner? Oh, was that right before the corner when she passed? Alright, well, she's still passed. Wow, everybody's hitting everything. Guys, it's my own Umas. Oh, there she goes! Okay, what if she wins without punching? If she wins without punching, does that still count? She didn't want to punch the ground, it was wet! I find it funny how Brian, McQueen, Tama, and Rudolph are the faces of TB, yet Brian is the only one that probably doesn't need Mile Sparks to survive the early game. Yeah. Brian needs better gloves so she can punch harder. It's true. It's true. Is it really winning? Listen, she was so strong she didn't even need to punch. Yep. There she goes. I'm just her really big anger. She had nothing to be mad about in that last run, so she wasn't, she was just, she didn't have to punch. I stockpiled 600 clocks, yeah. Her fist is sore, she needed a break, exactly. Just like Fuji needs a break from CMs, Brian needs a break from punching the ground because her hands are tired. There's another Brian, nice. And he's Shiyama, nice, I respect this player. I got a McQueen win that got me into round 2, nice, congrats, that's awesome. That probably feels really good. There they go. Am I the only two I guess I'm the only two fronts in this lobby. Oh, there's a Christmas Ogre, interesting. See, this is why I want to run 2 fronts, because they still need to push each other. Since Valentine Bourbon has been doing all the winning, yeah. I feel like sometimes Brian doesn't push up as much because she gets stuck in this end closer blob, you know? Oh, are they running an end Christmas Ogre? That's interesting. It's probably good. I remember I was trying to run end Christmas Ogre when I was first scrimming for CM11. I still think it's probably good. I just, that was before I got Kita-san. Straight to sprint to Nimble Nav. Nice. Ooh, Kita-san hits Radiant Star perfectly too. Or, well, you know, not perfectly, but she hits it really nicely. Punch! There she goes! Oh, wow, she's way back there, though. Nice. Punch counter goes up. Win counter goes up. I'm seeing a correlation here. So many numbers to increment on my counters now, guys. Perfect proc, Radiant, Christmas Ogre trigger is the scariest thing this CM, yeah. It might be easier building Umas for CM that do not natively have their aptitude because your pink sparks will both help the career. Exactly. No, I totally feel that, because I was hypothesizing a very similar thing to Ash a couple weeks ago when we were first starting. I was like, actually, I think Fuji is really good this CM just because you have to get her long sparks up anyway. Dreading the medium CM gauntlet. Yeah, it's gonna be rough. 85% with V Ribbon, Kita-san, and Tama. All lobbies with no other friends for free. Nice. Yeah, I'm having kind of tough luck here, but you know, we're all right. She punches out of frustration when she knows she's gonna lose. Yeah, the punch slowed all the other Umas down. She broke the ground. Your advice about two fronts for Kita-san really helped me out. I run a front vampire race with my Kita-san, and they did a good job supporting each other as well as blocking other fronts. Nice. I'm really glad to hear that. Need to become a better trainer so I can tell my Umas doesn't have to be in a specific position to accelerate properly. I mean, just run Christmas Ogre. Alright. We can do this. We can do this, guys. Six wins, 3 losses isn't adding up. Oh, did I forget to do... Did I forget one? Oh, I'm on 7 wins. Because I... 4 plus 2, yeah. I must have forgotten to implement the counter once. How goes it? It's going okay. Kind of rough early tickets, but you know, we 3-2 2 tickets. So far 2 tickets, 10-0. Nice, Wizard Crab. Very nice. I'm scared for round 2 because I kept somehow match against A-rank Umas, but I think I'm gonna be destroyed in round 2. Yeah. It's tough. Like, I think there's going to be a lot of build variants in the CM, and so I think we're going to see a lot of very interesting, a lot of really interesting, like, what do you call it? The range of ratings for Umas, for sure. I think you confuse the total wins with the branch punch counter. Oh, I might have. I'm sorry, there's too many counters! McQueen versus McQueen lobby, nice! Lates and ends just create a blob, yeah. Brian hits Radiant Star a little too early there. Kita-san hits it really nice though. Yeah, Kita-san hit Radiant Star like right before final spurt. Ah, she punched! Oh, Brian's second? Whoa! Oh, watch out, Kita-san! Oh, watch out, Kita-san! Yes! There she goes! There she goes! Nice! Oh, good. Brian win. Punch counter. Regular win. I don't think I'm ready for Group A. None of my Umas are at least SS. I think that you can probably do fine in Group A even with like a S plus Uma. Bourbon crashed out, yeah. The people's champ. Brian from the top rope! So satisfying to watch her win. I know, I love it. I am really glad that I built to Brian. When I was still kind of feeling out what Umas I wanted to build, they just built kind of like a random Brian, and she wound up winning quite a few rooms, and It wasn't just that she was winning rooms, but like she's just really fun to play and to watch run. I like her animations a lot, so Radiant Star is so cursed, yeah. Makes me consider running her next CM. You could. She's a pretty nice, like, all-rounder, I think. Her unique is really good. I paced Brad one only once today. Seeing yours winning makes me happy. Oh, I'm glad. I'm glad that I could show some Brian dubs. Another Brian in here, but she's a pace. Bourbon is built different. She overtook from third after cheer to proc her own cheer, and then passed first to also get angling. Nice. Ah, Vegamex! The punch counter increases! Thank you! Thank you so much for the donation. Thank you. Now I'm like cheering for Brian way more. Innate B, mile A, medium B is really useful. Yeah. Brian's about to catch up in wins. I know! I'm really surprised. She wasn't winning very much in my lobbies, in my CM lobbies. But, you know, she gets a good, if she hits her unique and after she's already hit, like, Spurt and Nimble Nav, like, she can even beat, like, Kita-sans that hit. Can you tell Esmar to stop late starting, please? Oh no! Stop late starting, Smaru! Iron, did you still wind up running Akabona? I'm saving for Brian's rerun banner. I mean, like, when does Blaze Brian come out? I have no idea, I just know that she does have an alt. Scarlet and Posset, yeah. It's a very soulful comp. I like it. I like it. Ooh, Scarlet is moving up! Whoa! Come on, Bourbon, hold out, hold out, hold out, hold out! Ooh, is she gonna Resplendent Reduce me? Not quite. Oh, I think she's missed a recovery. Punch! Every time, mid-sentence, punch the ground, Brian, punch the ground! Oh, whoa, she just velocity bombed that corner. Whoa, look at her! Yes! There she goes! Win counter up. Punch counter up. Oops. Brian win counter up. August or something for Blaze Brian. Nice, nice. She can hear us cheering for her to punch. I know. I told her that I was financially incentivized to have her punch the ground, and she was like, alright. I was surprised at how consistent my Fester enough was today. Clutch second place a lot of times. Nice. Couldn't get her stats high enough to run her. Oh, Akabona. Yeah, it's tough. I assume it's because paces and lates exist outside of rooms. Yeah, I mean, that's a great point. Usually I would have to rely on somebody bringing a third front so that she could pass them for her unique, and then she'd have to pass them, like, at the right time. So, like, here's the thing. Vodka is, like, the rock and roll girl failure, right? But, and she looks up to Brian because Brian's, like, the actual cool girl, right? But, like, honestly, Brian is also a girl failure. She's just a slightly cooler girl failure than Vodka is, and I will die on that hill. Have you seen their TB event? Yes, it is very funny. You're correct. Good, good. When I'm producing S plus and SS rank, running a low S rank is bad. Yeah. Yeah, no, I get that. Trust me. You're so right. Punch for the win. I'd advise checking wins are accurate. Oh no, did I miscount again? No, I have total wins 9, and then Brian 4, Kita-san 4, Bourbon 4, right? And then losses 3, and then I'm on my... This is race 3, so I'm on, so that's 12, and then I'm on my 13th race. So my wins are correct. I'm pretty sure. I don't know. Tell me if it's wrong. But Brian is a girl player. The Orpharm's on middle schooler. Oh my god, it's Bridget Love you. That is the most like correct take on Brian I've ever heard in my life. But thank you again for the super chat, Megan, because I really appreciate it. Thank you. Her uncle's straps started being cool. Yeah. On my first ticket, I run 4 or 5. Smario won 3. She kept proccing Radiant in victory. My late flash won 1, which makes you happy. Nice. The best part about the Vodka Brian event is Vodka trying to get a random twig from the ground to put it in her mouth. It really is. 15 wins today. Nice, nice. You can see your wins in the previous menu, pre-entering a race. I think you're right, but it's worth double checking. Okay. Unhinged, yeah. Brian has won all of our hearts. Yes. Good. There's a Ryan in here. I've seen a couple Ryans. Ooh, a Saiyan Sky. Nice. These are all pace tracers? Or are they late? I think they're pace. Get it, Brian. Let's go. Brian's ult is not very good on this track. Yeah, that is correct. Neither is Saints, guys. Okay, I festival. That's a little much of a pun for me. Ooh, Sky's in first though. Oh, that's actually gonna be kind of tough. She hits Rushing Gale? Are you kidding me? Oh, but she's dead. Wait. Brian, save me! Brian, save me! Brian, save me! Punch the ground! Save me, Brian! No, I think she stamped out. Nice. That is a punch counter, that is a win counter, and that's a bond counter. Direct correlation between ground punches and victories. It's true. Okay, but imagine losing. For a second, when I saw Rushing Gale proc, I like. Oh man. Yeah, the max speed is pretty low, which is why I was able to catch up with her, even though I was behind her. Her punch propelled Bourbon forward. I mean, she would have won if she was long as. The Russian Gale jump scare. We love Brian for trying, exactly. Yeah, like, Kita-san doesn't hit Victory Tier and she just kind of gives up, right? But Brian always does her hardest every single frickin' race. It's one thing acquiring a clean win and then watching the entire room fall into absolute chaos just because one silly thing happens. Yeah. TT Uma maybe. Yeah, it's possible. I think my Kita-san is so bad she's slowing down the whole lobby to allow McQueen to win. Well, I mean, if you're getting wins, losing to Rushing Gale would be pretty tilting. It's like a 1 in 6. Yeah, I mean, I think it's way more than that, yeah, I think the odds are much worse than that, because it has to hit like right on that specific spot in the straight. Finished my runs, 15 out of 20 wins, Kita-san 40, Bourbon 30, Maya 5. Maya would have had more, but was losing to her own teammates. I'm just happy my Oshis are winning. Nice. That's why Brian's the mayonnaise, exactly. I'm scared to do my runs, and I'm contemplating doing more borrows for Smario. I bet you'll do great. No Fuji. I know. She's taking a break. You don't want Fuji to be running on this 3200 wet, heavy conditions in heels with, you know, her top open like that. Like, that's just not... She's gonna catch a cold if she does that. And she's gonna get mud in her shoes. Should I make a wall of victims for all the friends that I've killed? I mean, if you want. Oh, Brian's the #1 fave, alright. I just ran into a Fuji, aww. I do think that front Fuji has legs, the CM. It's just hard to justify running front Fuji now when Bourbon exists. It's really hard to justify running any front when Bourbon exists, so... That means we can't justify taking care of her when she's sick and clean her nice shoes, yeah. You can't let Fuji get her Kiseki sweat, yeah. Are you pulling for Ballroom Fuji? I am. That's like 2 days from now, right? So I'll have to do polls maybe during my CM stream. Or like, you know, before my CM runs that day. Ray describing my Fuji shouldn't Pisces, but it sounds like it's the most insane magazine cover. I mean, you're not wrong. He was sure what Marzetsky's running this track out of a key. Dude, all the S Maras I saw in CM9 in snowy conditions, I felt so bad for them. 5920, Goldship won 3, Taisha and Bourbon only won when Goldship got second, so Goldship just carried, nice. I'm too scared to start CM. I'm running front Pasa and end Ogre with Golshi, not too confident. Oh, I'm sure you'll do great, Fuji will get sick meanwhile, Smara. For a second I read that his Brian punched out, I was worried. Oh no, it does look like I'm no! Smaru and Kita duo, H-Rice, Pasa, H-Rice pace, playing pretty safe, yeah. My brain could use a punch to stop me from staying up too late. Oh, why is my friend in 3rd and 5th? Ooh, I know that Smaru is actually secretly very good this CM, and I think we're about to see evidence why. But Brian's in 7th. I believe in her. Look at this Brian. She is ready. She's ready. She's about to hit. Oh, that Ogre hit Radiant Star! No! And Rushing Gale? Are you kidding me? Oh, Brian hits Radiant Star here. Oh, did she whip Straightaway Spur? I think she did. And she nibble nabs. Oh no, she's not gonna catch up to this Christmas Ogre though. Come on, Brian. Come on, Brian. Did everybody whiff and / or die? Oh no, Brian, push through! She's blocked! Push through! Girl, push! Oh! Oh my god. What happened? Okay, literally what happened? Literally what happened there? Brian, like, whipped Straightaway Spur. The Christmas Ogre hit Radiant Star, Festive Miracle, and Russian Gale going into the final spurt, and just like... Oh, look at that! Look at that animation! I mean, I'm not complaining, but like, what happened in this lobby? Wow, I did not expect my Brian to have the most wins out of my team. Yeah, I mean, like, her top speed isn't, like, the highest, but my Brian still only has long A, too. And she is right-handed. Weird. I really thought that as soon as I saw both, Radiant Star and, Festive Miracle proc right before the spurt, I thought it was over. Brian is nuts. Yeah. Vindicating to see. Yeah, good, I'm glad. And then I guess the fronts also look like they weren't accelerating very much, so I wonder if they also like stand out a little bit. Oh yeah, 917 with just these two. Yeah, I think she was running out of stam. Early on, it seemed like your friends were completely blocking all ends out, but ever since we started cheering for Punch, she started popping up. Yeah, I mean, she didn't even punch that one because she was on the inside. And Closer XL is a lot stronger than Pace. Yeah, no, that is true. It's just that like it's not stronger than Radiant Star Festive Miracle combo, right? When Brian was at what, Nimble Nav, and that was the only XL she hit, right? Because she whipped straightaway spurt. Oh, she hit Radiant Star a little bit after that, like a little bit after the spurt started. Are you winning, Ray? I'm trying. We're getting a couple wins here and there. The Smaru didn't have victory here, yeah. The Soulful Kita-san Black Dia duo. I respect it. I respect it. I'm excited to probably run Fuji and Tachyon together next CM. I know that nobody's gonna care about me, but they're, especially since the movie like foiled them so well and like had them be such good parallels of each other, like I'm really excited to run them together. Someday I'm going to run Fuji and Tachyon and Poke. Hey, I'm number 1, number 2, and number 3. Nice. Your investment in Brian has so dramatically changed since the stream started. A little bit, yeah. Brian's the type of girl to win and just stand there, still an intimidator, refusing to move until you realize she wants a headbat. Yeah. Did you already finish your Christmas Ogre? Because I saw you in rooms. Yep. I did. I don't know if I was, well, actually no, I shouldn't say, I don't know if I would say that I finished her because like I made a pretty nutty Christmas Ogre, I'm gonna be honest. And I feel kind of bad about running her in rooms right now. Ray, would you be down to see if your aces live through my aces later? Yeah. Well, I'll see how long the stream's been going after I finish all my tickets. You need to run Tachyon, Poke, and Cafe at the Japanese Derby CM, yes! Fuji, Tachyon, Poke, yeah. Should change the name from Pisces Cup to Punch Cup. We should? Nice, this is what I like to see. Ooh, Corner Connoisseur. Interesting. Oh, Kita-san hits a nice Radiant Star. That's good. My club captain got a 40% win rate on her Pace Chaser Kita-san. Nice! That's crazy. Oh, Brian is moving. The movie was so great, so I'd love that CM combo. Yeah. Yeah, I'm hoping to run that in CM12, and then I'll run Christmas Ogre because I feel like I kind of have to. But I'll run the Soulful Fuji Kiseki with it, so at least I won't be, you know. Oh, there she goes! Punch! Punch! Velocity bombing the final corner, but it's nowhere near enough because Kita-san hit that Radiant. Yeah. She's trying! Nice. Oh, and that was a punch. That was a punch. Round 1, CM saw a lot of people struggling to hit salmon requirements. Yeah. Can you show us your Brian? Yeah, yeah. Luckily, Christmas Ogre can run any position. I messed up my first ticket and I forgot to set up my Debuff or Rise to Front Runner, which caused me to lose twice to PDM. Oh no, I'm sorry to hear that. This is my Brian. She has Radiant Star, Tailheld High, and Lone Wolf there at the bottom. Can I steal that Tachyon Fuji combo from you? I need to try a full Oshi team. Yeah, of course. Next TM, everyone will be doing Christmas Ogre to win, and 2 Oshis or Christmas Ogre 2 debuffers, yeah. Yeah, Christmas Ogre and Double Dominators, it's hard to justify really running anything else, but I think that some people are going to run Christmas Ogre with some Oshis, which would be nice. feel like my team doesn't have a true win con. Esmaru and Kita-san both lacking long S, and H Rice can't finish. I mean, my Brian doesn't have long S either. CM started today, are you kidding me? I know. Actually, for me, it feels like it's been, a really long gap between CMs. Carried a portable shrine at a festival. Huh. Interesting. My pace... Oh, nice, we got a clean ticket. My pace fine mode with no excels other than Radio the Star is winning races from velocity alone. Yeah. Yeah, I think that, especially in, like, round 1 of CMs, like, velocity bombing is really strong. Because a lot of people just, like, don't really have the excels. Your win rate scales with Brian's Radiant Punch. It's true! CM12 ends right before Sweep Tosha releases, so I can't Oshi game for the first 2 mat CMs. Ah, that sucks. I'll run my Oshi staying as usual with a second front and Christmas Ogi's insurance. I'm not a fan of running debuffers because I like seeing my horses fight each other for the win. Yeah, I've only run a complete debuffer in 1 CM, which was CM4. I actually ran Tachyon and Fuji in CM4, but I ran my Tachyon as like all debuff. I might try to run like a hybrid Tachyon. I'm not totally sure yet. My Oshi choices will be Digiton, and the last one, I don't know yet. Thank you so much, ChrisFinity7. Thank you for the gift memberships. Thank you. Oh, I really appreciate that. That helps me a lot. Thank you so much. Thank you. Oh, that's awesome. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. B plus B what? I bet it's a... I thought it might have been a solo Oshi player. I've seen a lot of like Taishin players run Biwa like Biwa and tickets to force to be behind Taishin so she can hit unique. Emotional support Biwa, yeah. Hit my first Arden. Ah, nice. 6 front lobby. Yeah, the heavy front lobbies are rough, man. Even as like a front player, I always want to be like the only fronts in a lobby. Like, don't come at me, other fronts. Like, just let me have this, you know? Oh, hey Mario, I recognize you from the Court. Oh yeah, Mario's mentioned me a couple times in DF. I like your little profile icon, Mario, where you're like the little like squiggly person. It's really cute. I'm in a 6 front lobby where I triple late started because Tama hit straight away spirit. Nice. You're saying the view from the front is just exactly. I want the view from the front to be only mine. My only CMs I've ever won have had a debuffer, some of it Blanc. Ah. Hi Ray, hi Don! Don Rizzle. Alright. I haven't run into fronts that much. I feel like my rooms I've been seeing maybe like 3 to 4 per run. Or, you know, my friends and then like 2 other friends usually. But this one there's just this Kita-san here. Ooh, that gap. My Kita-san actually mid-race a little harder than my bourbon there. Oh, I like the clip of Brian just Looney Tunes running past the Tachyon. Brian's not gonna hit unique here, there's nobody for her to pass. Nice! Kita-san! Kita-san dub. Brian zooming, yeah. Your friend started another prefecture. Theoretically, how much stamina would a runaway need to survive this CM? I mean, I'd probably put her on the same stamina as another front. I feel like Runaway and fronts have very similar stamina requirements until like spot struggle happens, and then Runaway just burns. Few fronts I've ran into, majority lost their lead mid-race. Completely messing with my paces when gone, yeah. Right out of nowhere, Brian with the zoomies. Podium, yep, yep. Looney Tunes. So when Bourbon gets passed by Kita-san in the final stretch, is she a Kita-Pult enabler? Does that require something specific to Suzuka? Yeah, so that requires Suzuka as a runaway for, it's so I feel like as cute as it is, Kita-Pult is a little bit of a, misnomer? Is that the right word? Mostly just because, like, Kita-san doesn't have to pass Suzuka to do anything. It's just that Suzuka existing makes Kita-san try to push up more, which gives her more of a lead, and then Kita-san will naturally pass Suzuka to take the first or second slot for victory cheer, but the act of passing her doesn't do anything. It's just that Suzuka both enables Kita-san to speed up, while also not blocking slots 1 or 2 for Kita-san to hit unique from. This is a huge... Is this 8 fronts? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7... I think she's the pace. 7 front lobby? Why are there so many anime queens? I don't know. She's cute though. I'm not going to imagine Brian going whenever she procs. Yep. She's the only end closer in this lobby, which is actually pretty bad because she won't challenge, which means that her ult is not going to have the 0.45 velocity. What is the median UMA rating for the CM? I would imagine it's probably somewhere like 18k, maybe? Maybe like 7, no, that's too high. Maybe like 17.6, 17.7. I want a Kita Pult, but Asmaru is anti-Kita, yeah. And then McQueen gets B-Lane burst, which is good to see. Yeah, that is true. Front runners, 7 fronts. Yep, yep. My Kita-san is second, so I think if she holds this, she'll be okay. Did you watch the anime where Kita-san is the main character? I actually have not. I've watched seasons 1 and 2, but we're taking a little bit of a break in the middle of Cinderella Grey. Alright. Bourbon, please don't push ahead of my own Kita-san. Please, Bourbon, just give her seconds! Bourbon, why? Alright, Bourbon, you better make it worth it. If you pass Kita-san, it better be worth it. She's not. Oh, wait! Oh, the other Bourbon died? The other Bourbon must have died. And then Kita-san hits extremely delayed victory cheer. It still catches up? Ooh, that means my Bourbon was not going- Oh, there she goes! That means my Bourbon was not going very fast. Yeah, okay. I do want to watch the season. Yeah. Yeah, I want to watch it too. It's just finding the time. Nice job, Kita-san. Kita-san saw that Brian was winning more than her and took it personally. Yeah, the other Bourbon must have died. Because she was in the position to win there. She had victory cheer. Yeah, I mean, she must have whiffed Maestro, I think. So many friends in that lobby. Oh, +1 punch! Oh, she punched! Thank you, thank you, thank you. I missed the punch. I was too excited about Kita-san. Still hasn't finished Sim Gray. I haven't been T-posted up. Listen! I'm sorry. We've been watching the new season of Survivor, and I've started binging Squid Game, so... I have to take a little bit of a break sometimes when I'm watching a lot of anime. S3 was nice. I'm excited. Why is your Bourbon struggling? That's a good question. She actually was outperforming my Kita-san in rooms. Yeah, it just seems like she's kind of always further back than I'm used to seeing her. Oh, there's a Suzuka here. It might be wit diff, but like my Kita-san doesn't really have more wit than my Bourbon, right? Like my Kita-san has like 30 more wit, 20 more wit. It's not and I feel like I have really good mid race. So yeah, I'm not totally sure why she's kind of lagging behind so much. She was winning quite a bit in rooms. Maybe it's poor luck with the mood. Yeah, that's true. Maybe she just performs worse than my other Immas when she's mooded down. I know she doesn't have long S, but that doesn't really affect the mid race. I can't believe you let yourself win more than she punches. Bourbon's good at taking the front, not as good as closing out. I think that too, a lot of races that Bourbon would win, my Brian has won. Because there were at least a couple times when Kita-san did not get first or second, but my Bourbon did, and then my Brian wins. And it actually, which would make sense because I haven't scrimmed a whole lot with my new Brian. So the fact that Brian, oh my god, the fact that Brian is stealing Bourbon's wins actually makes a lot of sense. Oh, that, is she getting up there? There she goes, okay. No punch, narrative Bryant. Oh, this is a rough room. Kita's pushing up though. Kita-san, push up a little bit more, please. Please. Kita-san, please. There you go. Oh, the other Kita-san hit Radiant Star early. Come on, Kita-san. You gotta pass the Suzuka, man. Come on, come on, come on. There you go. A little further. There she goes. But she hits really late. Brian hit spurt into Nibble Nav though. Oh, look at her! Look at her! Look at her! There she goes! Oh, nice combo. Oh, she's passing on the inside though. Oh, she passed my Keto on the outside! Punch! Go! Brian! Oh, come on, Brian! Come on, Vindication! Yes! That punch! She did the punch! She did the punch! Omashiroi desu. I love her little too cool for school voice lines. Very nice. This Taishan scared me. Shadowbreak Gaming, yes! Let's go! One punch, Brian! Yeah, the Suzuka died very, very late. This was just their CM7 Suzuka, I bet. January 5th, yep. Left-handed, what conditions? This is a CM, medium S, this is a CM7 Suzuka. I see you, I know what you're doing. Shadowbreak, underrated this CM. Yeah, Shadowbreak is really good. Taishan was scheming. There's only room for one night in this town. Exactly. One of the funniest events in Manta's Vodka following Brian around trying to act cool like her while Brian gets increasingly annoyed in it. Yeah, absolutely. Oh, Vegamex, thank you, thank you, thank you for helping with the Brian punch counter. Punch 1 times 3, I appreciate that, thank you. Ooh, there's a Vega in here. 333. I even put Shadowbreak on my Tamamo, though she doesn't punch. I mean, if she doesn't punch, is it really even worth it? I'm kidding, I'm kidding, I'm kidding. Umasuma has messed with my perception so much. Someone is named Brian and I associate that name with women. It's fair. It's fair. I really like King Halo. It's just such a good name for woman Umasuma to have. Ooh, Gold Ship is #1 favorite. Brian's #2 though. Brian will outpunch this Gold Ship. Tama does punch in her when animation, that is true. Bright has been unexpected but welcome best runner for me today. Nice! The Saiyan must have missed, like, taking the lead or something. connoisseur. She should be fine. Like, my front should survive with brushed and slash or spot struggle, unless they miss recoveries. If they miss recoveries, then we're in trouble, right? Nice, Kita-san. Getting ahead of my bourbon. Brian's gonna reach over and punch Golshi in the face. She might. Oh, bourbon hit Radiant Star. Oh, Kita-san hit Radiant. They both hit Radiant Star at a very nice time. Man, my Brian's all the way up there already. She nimble nabbed off the sky. Oh! Punch? Punch? Yes! I should have played it in slow-mo so that she can hear the voice line when she punches. I mean, like, yeah, she pushed up so much there. Nice. Another punch win for Brian. Omoshiroi desu. She sounds so she tries to sound like such a delinquent. I got 15 wins for day 1 while running 2 paces 1 front. Nice! Nice. Dread from a run from Minari to Brian, or I was just the same. Yes. Uma names are so weird. Yeah, well, because like the Umas like inherit the legacies of the horses, so I feel like it's kind of like the lore is that like they're fated to have those names, so that maybe their parents just like get temporary brain damage when they name them weird things. I got gifted. Yeah, Chris Van did some YouTube membership gifts. Podium counter win. Yeah, that was crazy. Like, my Kita-san Black literally hit Radiant Star into Victor Tier, but Brian had pushed up so much, she was already like 3rd place, and then she like perfect procced everything, so. And then she also hit Nimble Nav right when the final spurt started. Radiant Star is good whenever it procs. That's my experience with it. Yep, 100% agree. I put that in my video for the CM11. I need to know what happens in the Uma world when my wife knows everything finally comes face to face with my wife doesn't know. Yep. I followed your tips for Kita-san and she's got 50-50 for wins. Overall 18 out of 20 with End, Christmas Ogre and Tamamo Cross. Nice! I'm so glad that helped. Imagine pitching my wife doesn't know as a name for your child. Oh, thank you, Mega. Boss fight rematch after day 1. Alright, alright. I'm down. Are Pegasi like angels in the Uma world? That is an interesting question. Yeah, this is a crazy lobby, isn't it? 3 ends, 2 pace, 2 late, 2 front. Very balanced lobby. Also, respect to this person running BMW. I got 5 wins on the queen! Nice pockets, congrats! I might become part of the front match once Fujin comes out. She's so cute. She really is cute. 2 front is free. Yeah, being the solo 2 fronts is really nice. You get to put all your eggs in 2 baskets. Mad respect for theme comps, absolutely. 100%. I love this. And Closer Brian is so fun, she won CM8 for me. Yeah, this is my first time running Brian as an ace, and I've really, really been enjoying it. I got Biwa randomly and I was thinking about trying to make her work. Oh, whoa, is my Kita-san gonna fall behind the pace? Come on, girl. Kita-san! What's up? Let's go! Kita-san! Okay, well, my Bourbon perfect proc Radiant Star, so we should be okay. Here she goes! Oh! I untimed it because I knew she was gonna punch, guys! I took it off of 2 because I knew she was gonna punch and I wanted to hear it. She hits Radiant Starker, but she's kind of blocked. Oh, she's moving around. I don't think she's gonna win. Oh, 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 oh! Actually! Never mind! Wow! Did my Bourbon die there at the end? Brian was just like, no. I am really glad that I went with Brian. It's been really fun. This is correct, right? It's 10, 17? Yeah. Okay, I gotta check out this BMW comp. Yay! They're all aces! I love that! Caesar salad. What a good name for a trainer. Yeah, see Brian, well I guess the Ogre actually would have won if my Brian hadn't been up there. This Ogre was crazy. She overtook my Kita-san in the mid-race. How did she, 830 wit, how did she do that? Come on. I think my Kita-san like low-rolled like crazy. Alright, another clean ticket. That's good. We had a rough start, so I was kind of like, getting a little worried there. But it worked out okay. Love that every CM chat has a clear fame for Bray's team. Yes. Yeah, we did alright. Oh my gosh! I mean, obviously I knew that from looking at the aces screen, but 5 punch wins round 1, baby. Should I host in DM? Yeah, go ahead and do that if you don't mind. Pretty nice. 85% day 1 is alright, for especially for a long CM. I feel like me having to borrow Creek really makes long CMs like I have no room for like experimentation or like running skill cards that I don't already have at MLB. I love Cafe but staying in clear per. I know, I ran Cafe in 6 and 8 and I was thinking about trying to run her in 11 and it was just not gonna happen. I almost got T-Pulse sniped by a nose today. I think, okay, secretly, I think that T-Pulse is doing work on Brian. I really think that the T-Pulse, Barcarolle, and Shadow Break is just like very, very nice as a race, like closing out the race. Those 3 losses were early. They really were. Yeah, it was weird. I thought everyone was going to be V-Bourbon, Kita-san Gold Chip, yeah. I feel like Cafe isn't that bad. You just struggle senior because no maladaptitude, yeah. Kita-san is so awesome. I have 60% on the first Kita-san I made. Nice, nice. Round 2 will be more sweaty. Yeah, I think that this CM in particular, we might see quite a bit of disparity between round 1 rooms and round 2 rooms, because I feel like a lot of the people who were not able to either like get the hang of Track Blazer or like hit the stamina thresholds are going to be filtered out of round 2 in Group A, and that's going to make, I think, round 2 a lot more competitive. I wouldn't say, sorry, I shouldn't say more competitive, but I think it's going to make round 2 like quite a bit scarier than round 1. T-Pulse is just a good inherit, yeah. Super underrated as an inherit. It's gotten practically everyone, yeah. Yeah, I think I randomly got it from a grandparent. Yeah, I had Ogre grandparent, and she, even with 1 star, she coughed it up. That was why I was like, I'm not gonna get this again if I keep farming for long A. Like, I'm not gonna get anything nearly as good as this was, so I just gave up. I just ran into full armor Fuku, CM8 flashback. Oh, I miss running full armor Fuku. I did run a Cafe mostly doing long races for the mission. Stats weren't that bad, but I feel like I had a lot of trainings. Nice, yeah. I was struggling long CMs, this one is no different, but I do feel hopeful compared to the others. Yeah, I think that, like, this is like a how quickly can you learn track blazer check. So, like, I think that even if you're not able to get, like, UG Umas or SS plus Umas, like, you're still, I think that if you are able to kind of, like, execute track blazer well, you'll still do very well in this CM. What is full armor Fuku? Full armor Fuku is a, it's an Uma. Oh, that's the wrong button, sorry. Full armor Fuku is this one. She's very cute. I like her a lot. Oh, that's not the right outfit. There we go. Okay, sorry. I have the room. Brian really popped off in round 1. She really did. I was surprised. I've been like doing a lot of room matches, and I didn't do a lot of room matches after I finished Brian. But even then, I was really happy with the Brian, but she wasn't really performing super well in room matches, so it's nice to see that she's doing well in the actual CM. Give me just a second. Will I join this room? I'm like, who was my other friend? Because I forgot. Okay, cool. You have to tell me when you're starting the room because I can't look at the waiting room in chat. Fuku full armor is ironically really good for CM11, but she was really good for CM8 too, because she has innate experience, which is really good. I'm definitely more comfortable with TV now, but I'm not sure I truly grok it. Yeah. The stream is just starting. I didn't miss anything. Oh no! I wonder when the stream is gonna start. I don't have like a. Maybe I should make another screen, like a. Please hold for like 30 seconds screen as you guys listen to me choose my Umas. Mine has been getting stuck in the enclosure pack and hitting NS7 and Harini because of that. Really nice results. Nice. I'm gonna bounce, but congrats, Ray. I'm glad Ryan punched the ground today. I know! Hopefully she'll punch the ground well tomorrow as well. Were you able to join? Yeah. Yeah, I joined. A BRB screen, yeah. Yeah, I don't have one of those because I'm always logged in as soon as I start my stream until the moment that I end it. Technical difficulties screen. Yeah, maybe that would be better than like me trying to mess with my overlay. on live stream while everybody's making fun of me. Okay. All right. Since Meg already posted the room code, I'll just go ahead and come in here. Alright, so Vega was saying that they have 3 enclosures that all have Stamina Siphon. So they're all debuffing, like intensely stamina debuffing. Now if I remember correctly, Stamina Siphon requires you to be, is it 6th or below? It might be 6th or below. There's a positional requirement on it. But yeah, so the Stamina Siphon on all of them. So they're all very, very mean to other, well, mostly Umas that are going to be ahead of them, which I guess is most Umas. But I trust that Brian will punch the ground. AFK screen with Fujikiseki? Yeah. Ray, could you show my Umas? I did! This is super villain, yeah. For sure. Oh, watch when they proc too. Triple Siphon is evil, yeah. Putting my last CM ticket on pause to snipe room matches. There we go. Fellow Grand Punch enthusiast, yes! I mean, this is a joke and it worked. No, I mean, I think it's viable. I think I even mentioned in my CM video that debuffing is pretty viable here. The only safe one is first place. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Like, it would debuff everybody except for first place because it only hits the 5 Umas in front of you. Or am I misremembering that with Am I misremembering that with Cafe's unique? I think they're both the same. Or is it just everyone in front of you? I kind of forget. I'm back, we're doing rooms? Yeah. Yeah, we're doing a room with the triple stamina siphon comp. When's it gonna hit? I'm like watching for it. There it goes, there's the first one, and it did hit both my fronts. There's the second one. Oh, I missed Bourbon. There's the third one. Third one I think missed both of them. I didn't see them get debuffed there. It's just the first 5 ahead, yeah. That's what I thought. Go Kita-san! Oh, they're struggling there. Oh, but Brian's hitting. Oh, there they come. Oh, Brian's on the inside. She can't punch. Is it gonna be Bourbon? It is Bourbon! There we go! We get a Bourbon dub. Nice. They lived! Well done, boss fight conquered. We tried, we tried. First is generally safe, yeah. Yeah, but that was good. That was good. That was really funny. I know, it's like, I feel like when you're stamina siphoning, like, you almost have to try to, like, trade off being 6th place. So that you're not just, like, missing some Umas, right? It was close, yeah. They siphoned the punch, so Brian didn't punch. I can ask a question. Yeah, please, go ahead. Kita and Bourbon too strong. Yeah, it's a very fun strat. I like it a lot. I think we can do, let's maybe do a couple of room matches, because I know people were trying to stream snipe me. But I'll just do a couple of them, because I do have to eat dinner. It's kind of late for me. Hello, hello. Or should we do CM12 rooms? Who has CM12 aces? And do you want to cry about Christmas Ogre with me? Siphon is gold stamina eater, so it's not end closer gated. That is correct, but it does have positioning requirements. Oh, I do have them all here. Okay, cool. Could you help me with my account? I've been trying to create a character for this champions meeting for 3 days. Yeah, so if you okay, you're on Twitch, so I don't know if my Twitch invite code is still valid. I've been really bad at updating that. Let me check really quick. Give me just a second while this room fills to mute my desktop audio. And then let me make sure that my Twitch profile still has my Discord link in it. Would be nice. So, account settings, connections. Nope, that's not it. Oh, why is Twitch so hard to navigate? Okay, well, I'm going to hope that my Twitch thingy still has my Discord in it, so that I can recommend that if oh, thank you, Ironblade posted it. Thank you, Ironblade. So that I can recommend that if you Shiro-san 7-Ups want to come into my Discord. I might not be able to help personally just because I'm doing a lot of stuff for the CM and making some working on my guides for next CM, but there are a lot of people in my Discord who are very, very kind and always willing to try to help out. I need to make this Discord chat, the Discord command work. But if you just want to ask for help, like in my quick questions chat, people have been really, really great and always willing to help. So I try to pop in there and help sometimes personally, but I can't always do that. Discord link is in my bio. Nice. I thought so, but at one point somebody told me that my Discord link was broken, so. Alright, Vega, thank you so much for the donation. Thank you. Boss fight conquered. Your image was for the wall. For real, as always, thank you for all you do in the community, and those of us doing well is partly because of you. Thank you for the raise. Keep up the good work. Thank you so much, Vega. I really appreciate that. That really helps me out, so thank you. Alright, so we've got a Pacer Suzuka, we've got a Haru. Oh my gosh. I love her. No, a debuff for Haru. A stamina siphon debuff for Haru. It's so evil. And then a crazy Bourbon. Oh my goodness, look at that. That is crazy. Yuji Kita and Yuji Bourbon in my lobby. Ah. I should have built a bride for CM10 team because it would have been more enjoyable to run an Oshi. Yeah, I always try to own at least one horse that I'm like really invested in, you know? Yeah, everyone really likes to help. While your Brian's been cooking, she really has been. I didn't see a single front runner win. Wow. I just learned how to properly stay through matches. Haru took some advice from their stage. It's evil Haru! I sent the ones I did on that. Nice. It helps that my Oshis are meta. Yeah. Yeah, I think that either having like meta Oshis or Oshis that are like really, really flexible is helpful, for sure. As a Taishin Oshi, I love logs, I bet. I didn't proc a single skill, oh no! I know, your team looks so scary. Oh, she slept with Majiro, right? Nice, nice. I've always brought Esmaru, so it's nice that she's in my top 3. Yeah. My friends aren't doing so hot here. My Bourbon's gonna get to second. Oh, my Bourbon caught up to the front before Victory Cheer proc. Ooh, a nice escape artist during the carryover. Oh, that Tama! No, not the Tama! Whenever there's a Tama on the same screen, you just know it's about to go down. Oh, Bourbon blocked her for a second! Brian, you punched it too late. Nice, nice. I actually got a 3 LB Kawakami Princess in the Find Mode banner. Should I use my ticket to max her? That's a tricky question. It depends on what the rest of the status of your account is, right? Like, if you don't really have anything else to use your tickets on, then I think it's totally viable to max a 10% race bonus SSR speed card. Tom out, hell yeah. Every time I join, my mid-race completely misses. Ah! Yeah, you had good horses. That was very scary. I can't believe my Tama clutch. She did. She really did. I had the good foresight to have Ogre be my favorite character. I'm only writing Christmas Army for Oshi reasons, yeah. I maxed my Kawakami so I can run it on Key to Sunblock to replace the Key to Sunblock card, yeah. I see people get EG with her, yeah. Will you pull for Ballroom Saiyan and use her this CM? I will be pulling for her. I probably will not be remaking any aces. I've never remade an ace after the CM starts. I just like having 3 aces, 3 win rate percentages, calculates up very nicely, it looks very clean in a spreadsheet. But it is true that Saiyan Sky is kind of huge in terms of the CM, so I'm not planning on remaking, but I might go a little crazy and see if I get anything like really good. Is anyone welcoming these rematches? Of course. Yeah, if you can dial the code in and get in there as quickly as you like, quickly enough to get into the room, then yeah, anybody is welcome. That's why I just show the room codes and you know, talk to chat for a minute while it fills.
先頭集団を見ていきましょう。長丁場のこのレースですが、5番北サンブラック、早くも先頭に躍り出た。2番手の位置で先頭を伺うのは6番北サンブラック。
糖度上昇開始。激しい先頭争い。外から行く7番北サンブラック。
Shiro, you might want to post your Umas in like the quick questions channel or like the current CM channel, and I think that people would be able to help you out a little bit more when it's more in the topic that people are looking at the topic for. My Suzuka Akita-san Gold team managed to get 5 wins in 1 ticket. Nice, nice. I had Ogre in the lead lose to Tama a couple times in the last 400 meters. What a way to start the day. Yeah, my Brian kept stealing all of my bourbon wins. I like the clean spreadsheet too, but sometimes you have to stop bleeding. Hopefully there won't be too much bleeding in my CM team. You never know though, I could lose to somebody who did remake and that would make me very sad. Gosh, can you imagine if I lost to somebody who remade their aces because I was too much of a neat freak about my... Oh, did that Kina-san die? Because I was too much of a neat freak about my spreadsheets to remake my aces? Maybe I really should. Someday I'll have a CM where I stick it out, but I'm always testing and rebuilding after day 1. Yeah, I use room matches to do that, but I am kind of a room match aficionado. I had Ogre. Oh, I already read that one. Nice, nice, GG's. Okay, I think I got one more in me and then I am very hungry. So I gotta get some food in me. But I'll be streaming tomorrow. We'll be, GG's. Nice, nice. GG's fabulous. Yeah, I think I got one more in me, but I'll be streaming tomorrow. I'll be streaming every day of the CM. I think the Fuji Saiyan Sky banner should be in like 2 days from now. So I will probably stream polls before I do my CM runs. And then I'm really nervous. Alright, Ran, I believe in you. I believe in your SS plus end closer special week. Ah, this is so scary. Special week is so good. I don't think anybody thinks needs to be remade. I've never remade an ace yet. Even after like a smarter release, I didn't remake my ace for that, and there was a couple other like releases that I didn't remake an ace for, but I don't know. Didn't make it in. Sorry. Is that right, Shower? I see. Yeah. Yeah, Ren is running a multi-debuffer comp, I think, with Rice and Haru, and then running Idol Closer Special Week. How did Christmas so good not super win? I don't know. These rooms are hard to get into. I know, I'm sorry. I have like about a little over 300 people watching the streams between YouTube and Twitch, and so it's it makes the rooms pretty tough to get into. I apologize for that. The matching is not real time. I got matched with Ray, and you were already doing room matches. Your Brian is insane. She just sneaked all the way to the back and beat my Chocobot. Oh, I'm sorry, Mr. Nickel. I'm sorry. Yeah, so there's a lot of matchmaking that they do with ghosts, and so you probably ran into one of my ghosts. But I am sorry to rob you of the win when I didn't even get the dub, technically. Sorry about that. It's okay, I'll come back with a better bright, yeah. It's cool, it means you get a sizable falling. Yeah, it's nice, it's nice. People join the rooms about as fast as the Umas run, yeah. Is the CM more front heavy than projected? I mean, I said that there would be a lot of fronts, but, well, I said that, you know, the only really, like, good positions are, like, front and end. And I think that with the free polls on Kiasan, a lot more people got fronts than, usual. The Ray Ghost. Nice! GG's. I feel like I got the end heavy ones today. Then that beats me. Yeah, what would you guys say my lobbies were today? I feel like I did have quite a lot of lobbies where there were like 4 fronts, but I'm running 2 fronts, so I'm like half the fronts in those lobbies anyway. And then I got a lot of end closers, I think. I would say that my lobbies were probably more end heavy than front heavy if we like remove my Umas from them, but there was definitely some paces and lates in there too. Only saw a pace win once, but it's because it was a lucky pacer in a double golden debuff lobby. That's crazy! That's crazy. Oh, before I log off, do you guys want to see my Christmas Ogre that I made for CM12? I feel like bad even running it. It's only SS. It's not even a UG, right? So it's fine. But I got a pretty mean Christmas Ogre who has she's lost 1 room match out of like 16 or 17 that I've run because she whiffed 2 recoveries in 1 room match. No speed star, it's glue. I know. Fimo didn't finish her chain. Yeah, I was really lucky that I had a, I actually had a Tachyon. Like, this was the Tachyon that I ran on stream for my team trials. And, like, I had a Tachyon and I was like, wait a second, this Tachyon is perfect! So, good parent. Late Ogre, yeah. Yeah, I think late would be fun. Doesn't have speed star, not good enough. Yeah, I know. Like I saw an Ogre that had It's On, and they borrowed Muteki SSR, and I was like, that's so big brained. I wish I did that, but yeah, I didn't get speed star from Fine Mill. I didn't even finish her chain. Very sad. I was just glad that I finished Pasta. I didn't like, I was looking away from my screen, I guess, when Pasta finished, and so the entire run I was like, when am I gonna get Killer Tunes? Please give me Killer Tunes. After I hit Turf S in my second inspo, I was like, please God, give me Killer Tunes or I'm gonna like cry. And she never gave it to me, and so I was like crashing out, and then I was doing my skill selection at the end of the game, and I was like, oh, I guess she did give me Killer Tunes. Can we see the deck? Yeah. I don't see any in the room matches, but if you have all the stuff, late should be stronger than pace. It's a bit harder to build. Yeah, I think it is a little bit harder to build. I think it's going to be tough because, I don't know, like, I know that both of the late accelerations work in CM12, but I'm a little bit skeptical of positioning given that a lot of people are going to be running Dominator, and Dominator Umas will probably not have the mid race, and so it might push your late up too far to hit both excels. No matter what others say, Christmas Orchid is good enough. Hit the mins, all recoveries, overspeed, overpower. It does live, yeah. It actually lives very, very handily. It's just because her unique gives her so much HP. It's ridiculous. I'm gonna attack and that ended up being pretty good parent. Might make her my borrow now that people won't have much use of my fantasy grass, yeah. I'm using Yukina Vision, no Sagmi, triple late strat. It's worked quite well. Nice! I haven't seen a late win in rematches so far, but to be fair, I haven't run like a ton of them. This deck is achievable if I only had LLB Machina Flower. You can use, so if you don't have MLB Machina Flower, you can use Sunday Power, the free one, and then just run Tachyon. Tachyon Wit. It's the same race bonus, the same like card types. It's just that you miss out on your chance of getting Tail Held High, which I didn't get anyway, and like Ramp Up, which I did get. So not having Kita, Fuku, or Finwa is brutal. That is brutal. If you're catching up the paces, you beat them, or if you hit 5th, you should also win. Yeah. I have a super cool pseudo Ace Dominator Grass for next CM. Nice. Yeah, I've just been running this, and then like I tried to do a couple Saiyan Sky runs. This one rolled better, but doesn't have enough. Is it groundwork procs that I'm short? No. Oh, I forgot that I had to. It's been so long since I've done a front that wasn't in CM11 that I forgot I had to run Bourbon with. So she doesn't have taking the lead. This Saiyan has taking the lead, but she rolled way worse. But I was just doing some Saiyan runs to try to get like parents, and alternatively try to get aces if I got like an extreme god roll. So yeah, I'm running like this Saiyan and like Christmas Ogre, and then I'm running my CM4 Tachyon because I haven't built a third ace yet, who I think would be Tachyon anyway. But where is she? Where is she? CM4 Tachyon, where did you go? Where did you go? That's CM5. Oh my god, I'm blind. I can't find her. It's not this one. It's a different one. It's CM3. CM4. There she is! I'm running this Tachyon. Groundwork on Ogre, yeah. Groundwork on Ogre or no. I think the groundwork on Ogre can be really strong if you're running like Ogre with a double front comp. Is late Ogre with Dober Ryan better than Pace? It depends on the lobby composition, I think. I started a month ago when Arden came out. Oh, I see. Yeah, it's tough to start the game at this point, especially when we're in Track Blazer, where like stuff like race bonus really, really matters. I hope you're still having a good time with it, though. What are your sparks? Ah. My sparks for this Ogre were, I believe, power and I think speeds. Like it was a pretty even mix. I think this is a 9-star 3 speed, 6 power, and I think that this is a 5 power, 3 stam. It was a little bit everywhere, but I was trying to get the pinks and whites to line up. Nishino has the pace and standard skills, yeah. After Sprint CM, I was building CM10 and I was like, oh yeah, you can Rika. Exactly! I'm really sad that my Rika is only 3 LB. I was hoping that I would get an LB like accidentally at some point, but I could use a selector on her, but I don't think that it's worth it. So she just has to live with not having 10 RB, which means I'm probably not going to be able to use her. Set inflation is insane. Yeah, it's a mad tech, Yanya. Remind me not to match with that tech yet. It's my CM4 tech. I'll probably remake my CM12 one to be even worse because she'll have more SP to deal with. Can you explain Kita-san Unique and Ballroom Saiyan Sky Unique? Are they sought after for parents? Yeah, so Kita-san Unique is the one that I am more familiar with because I just made a video on her, but I did just look up Ballroom Saiyan Sky Unique to remind myself of what her conditions were, so I'm a little familiar with that too. But basically, Kita-san Unique is it's a unique that is kind of designed for the 3200, where you have is there a better way to do this? Come on. There we go. Okay. So Kita-san Kita-san Unique is basically designed to hit here. So when they're talking about the backstretch, which is something that both Kita-san Unique and Ballroom Saiyan Sky Unique reference. And it's kind of like a more obscure term that a lot of other uniques don't reference. But when you're talking about the backstretch, what you're talking about is the side of the race course that is further away from the audience. So if you imagine a race course is like a long oval, and the audience is on this side of the oval, then the side of the race course that is away from the audience is here. Maybe I need the paint for this. So yeah, if this is the race course, and this is where the audience stands are, so this is where all the people are, then this here is the back stretch. This is the side of the race course that's like further away from the audience, which is a little bit tricky to visualize when you're in game or when you're even looking at those simulators. But Kita-san and Ballroom Saiyan Sky Unique both reference this because they both require you to be positioned in the back stretch on like the final straight, I think it says, which is like right here, which for the Hanshin race course is exactly where the final spurt starts, which is very, very good. Hopefully that explained it a little bit, because yeah, when I first was reading like those uniques, you know, a long time ago, I was like, what the heck is the back, like what does that even mean? But yeah. I really hope we get the sprint track that's just aligned as a CM. I know, right? No corners. I know. I'm so like I don't even want to give my team trial sprinters like corner skills because I know that they're going to hit that 1,000 meter no corner. Do you consider yourself a whale? I do not. At most, I would say I'm probably like a dolphin. Especially now, I probably won't be spending a whole lot. I only buy stuff that's like discounted / guarantees. So like I'll buy the guaranteed SSR paid pulls, and I'll buy like the extremely discounted like anniversary pulls, but I don't really go beyond that. Or if like there's like an SSR ticket with it or something, you know, I'll buy that because it's a pretty good value. You know, I bought like the selector tickets, but I'm not going to just like spend money on non-discounted carrots for pulls. I got MLB Rico, but I can't find a place to fit her in this medium CM because of the low stam requirements. Yeah, you'd have to like run her without any stamina sparks. I think that like basically your choices, right, is running a little bit of stamina sparks, running Rico, or focusing more on your power cards, and so you're probably running like speed sparks and then like hitting your power clicks a lot more often to hit like the 800 to 900 stamina that you want. Are you pulling for Mr. CB? I hadn't been planning on it, but now that you tell me that there's pants, I might. A lot of I don't look ahead like super far. I usually just try to look ahead like a couple months. So I don't have like my carrots all planned out for the next, 3 years. I just kind of like to take things as they go. Still look ahead a little bit, but not like. I feel like if I put all of my spending on like a strict timeline, then I would just not really enjoy the game quite as much. Do we get selectors with every anniversary and half anniversary? We didn't get one for the last half anniversary. Oh no, we did get one. But that one was free, I think, wasn't it? CB makes every other end closer irrelevant, pretty much. Yeah, because like Tyson is like the topmost end closer until Mr. CB comes out, was my understanding. My only must pull is Air Shakur. Amazing taste. I love Air Shakur's design. I love a girl with an eyebrow piercing. my food just lost a G1 to Mini Cactus. Oh no, not Mini Cactus. She comes out not too far from Festa and CV, so I'm probably skipping Shakur. Oof. McQueen and V Vermin have the same amount of wins, 7 each. It's the best day I've ever gotten since Scorpio. Nice! Shout out to Rachel for 1720. Nice! For 1720 rose pockets. I put my stuff in a gem calculator and it actually made me feel a lot better, though I was super screwed for all the banners I wanted, but now I realize I'm safe for the next year. Nice. I love the relationship between Feynman and Air Shakur. Yeah, I like the Air Shakur and Taishin little scene in TB where they're like trying to find the gamer, the gamer that beat them or whatever. You were mentioned in the Mr. Dr. Pancake's videos, probably pulling from Ballroom Fuji. I know, somebody linked me. I actually commented on it, on the video. Nobody told me Christmas already was gonna wreak havoc. Oh, she's wrecking so much havoc. Someone it's like, what's the point of bringing any other Uma? CM12 is just gonna be like glorified 3 Uma CM instead of a 9 Uma CM where everybody just brings 1 Christmas Ogre each. Don't listen to me too much. I'm doom posting a little bit just because my Ogre is destroying room matches and I'm kind of sad that it's harder for me to like make Fuji work. If I got a tournament match, you could have peeped the greater than 1k speed bright that sniped 3 wins. Nice! We'll post it in like CM results. I'd love to see it. Doesn't have Christmas Ogre. Ooh. Did you get the selector? It's not a bad selector choice, but always use selectors on Oshi's, not on meta. I think there's still ways to win in CM12 that aren't Christmas Ogre, but it is tougher for sure. All the Christmas Ogre I've seen did terrible in my matches. Interesting. Huh. CM13 is the glorified Mars in CM. Oh, I meant less than 1k, sorry! I got Christmas Ogre, but I don't know if it was worth not being able to get Fine Mower or Fugu Speed. Oh, that is tough. Wait, the entire country of Mexico got Christmas Ogre. I love your Twitch name, the country of Mexico. Once a limited Uma's hit global, I'm probably gonna turn into a blue whale. Oh, maybe. I got a few ones with Opera Ode today. That's great. I'm happy to hear that, Pinky Greg. Alright. Thank you. The entire country of Mexico loves you. Thank you. Alright, I'm gonna sign off here. I'll be back tomorrow for more CM runs. And yeah, I'm excited. My team did pretty well today, and I wish everybody the best of luck with their day one runs. I hope it all goes great, and I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your day. I'll be posting the time that I'm going to be streaming in my Discord. It might be a slightly different time than today, just because I like varying up the time so that other people can join them for different schedules, but it'll probably be around the same couple hours, so look forward to that. And thank you guys so much for joining. Thank you for all the support. I really appreciate it. Yeah, thanks so much, and best of luck on your runs. I already said that, but I really, really wish you guys